EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Green Bay Packers. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Lambeau. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. At their own 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Here's Love. Rolling to his right. And this one too low. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Dobbs goes in motion. On 3rd down, Love. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. This is taken at the 23. Bust through the tackle. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That was all Preston Smith navigating into the backfield. He gets the tackle for loss. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. Warren will try the right side. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress. Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now Pickett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
The right play. Touchdown! Packers! Christian Watson, 55 yards. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us, or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway, but a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Moving inside the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they turn the pick-6 into a pick-8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you're upset. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Pickett. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Now on 4th down, they throw it. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And the defense closes quickly there, and they get maybe a yard to the 33.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Throwing. Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Yellow, go. Fly blue.
Love looking to throw it. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to have the Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Ready?
Now a first down carry by Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Taken down back at the 42.
Dobbs goes in motion.
Drill green, red, yellow, blue strike.
Love now on 2nd down. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Love going to give this one to Jones. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Dobbs goes in motion.
Ready?
Love now. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
White. Black ultra.
Second down, Love. The left side completion to Jones. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 6. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. On third down, here's Bigsby. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Dobbs goes in motion.
Red, cycle. Green jack. Ready.
Love now to pass on first down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Ready.
On second down, it's Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game without just a 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Blue, black. 6, mega. Fury, yellow.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Come on, set. Hey, check mega.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Cut.
Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
38.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
To throw now, here's Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Lawrence. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That'll give them 8 that time. And that's going to bring up the fourth down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Ready. Hey, go steal. Set.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Glove. Drops it to Jones in the flat. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 58 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And they can't bring him down. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Off play action. Allen. Shakir holds it in. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Bills. 1st down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That'll be complete to Cook. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down from the 41. Here's 2nd down at 7.
At the 41-yard line.
Now Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
Now that was an inspirational scramble for a 1st down, all the while absorbing a big-time hit. Well, we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing. But how about the guys in the press box, the luxury boxes, the guy who signs his checks, and especially the main guy with the headset on the sideline? I'm not so sure they like that so much.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And some room to work. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
1st down, Green Bay.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he is going to have the Packers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. In motion right goes Reed. First down, going to the air with Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. To the air, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Alert! Look out!
Allen now on first down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Let's go now.
Now 2nd and 3.
Set.
Throwing. Love. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Back deep for Buffalo is Nyheim Hines. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. Back deep, Nyheim Hines. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
They're on 21-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And again, it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bills nothing.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he's out right at the 25. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. That is caught, and he'll be out right at the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for the Bills.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Allen Allen going to change the look here.
Regular. Half 10. What's that?
Back to the ground, Cook. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
56. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, it's that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Following the interception, Love.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Now he's loose again. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Carlson for the extra point.
And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Packers 21, Bills nothing. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Allen.
At the 28-yard line.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
Allen's pass complete to Dawson Knox. A gain of 9 brings up 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Allen going to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here comes 3rd down and 7. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now Allen, gotta have this one. Flush to his right. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. Allen to throw once more. Steps away to his left. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game.
There he goes, right side.
Big strides, look at him go.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
He's got it, and the score's now 27-14. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Check, smash.
An inside give to Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Love. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Down the left sideline. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick-6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
And quickly they get to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, here's Jones. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen.
He'll buy some time right.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Allen.
And Davis has it over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. That's caught by Davis.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Now 1st and goal. Allen. Cook. Is in. Touchdown Bills.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Again, it's Jones.
And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Love. To Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And he's going to have a first down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This is 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
Well, the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
So it's all come down to this for Anders Carlson.
This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Here's first down. To throw is Allen.
They'll roll him out right. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from Tom Dempsey range here. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And they'll remain down by 2.
Well, a couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And off we go from Lambeau.
Keyshawn Nixon now on the return.
And now off to the races down the right side. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Set, ready, steal, check, steal.
Now a first down carry by Jones. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A check down here to Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Hey, check mega. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's third down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Ready, ready.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up fourth down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Here's Allen. Over the middle. And Allen caught down.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Always costly to cough up that football. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, 2 NFC clubs going head-to-head, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Ready. Hey, go steal.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
2nd and 9. Love now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
On 3rd down, Love.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Throwing, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll find Jones again, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone. So
now after the face mask penalty, here's first and goal. Looking to throw. Love. And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Jameis to throw it. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Then into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind, Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turned out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Shaheed going to go in motion. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st and 10, Winston. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Winston now. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Here's Blake Groupie now for the Saints field goal. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now is not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. And put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
So after the field goal, back out is Groupie to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Ready.
Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Strike 2.
Love from the gun. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Third and long for Love. Escaping the pressure right.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
64 yards.
And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Saints 3. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
The Shaheed going to go in motion.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Wait. Let him go.
To throw is Winston.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And they'll send Watson in motion right.
Smack, red. Jackrabbit. Stand.
Following the interception, Love.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Third and long.
Ready, break.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Field, black. Fight, white. Ready.
Back to throw. Love. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a third time.
He's to the 10.
And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick six. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. And neither is another pick six.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Finding Taysom Hill complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. First down, Winston.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now Winston. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Okay, ready?
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Love. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Jameis now on first down.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Flip at the 45-yard line.
Now Winston.
Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Winston.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing, Winston. Touchdown, Saints.
Juwan Johnson.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point.
And that'll make this a 19-point game.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
They'll go again to Jones.
And Jones going to have a Packers first down as he'll get this up past the 40.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And a Packer first down.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
25 yards. First down, Packers.
A give to Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Now 2nd and 9.
Watch out now. 52. Red. Cycle.
2nd and 9.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 33 yards. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw, Winston.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
This is caught inside the 15. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 56 yards.
That's good for a six. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers 7.
To the air again with Winston. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jameis Winston taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
On third down, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. .51 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Jordan Love ready on first down here.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
On the double.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yellow, go.
Working out of the gun. Love.
That's going to be caught downfield by Reed.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
And the Packer first down.
Six, mega. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Glove. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it.
He's got him in, complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 54 yards. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Jameis to throw it. And now here's another interception. Past the 20, 5, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
41, Saints 17.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good whip.
And my goodness, another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
On play action, Love to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Love now on 2nd down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Go red. Black shot.
On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And off we go from Lambeau.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Strike. Check strike. Hut, hut.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Second down and 4. Love wants to shift things around.
On second down and 4.
Love. That's complete to Dobbs.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
97.
Love looking to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Steel, black, white, white. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Love to throw for it on 4th.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That pass is caught by Hardy.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
On play action, Allen.
He goes once again right back to Hardy. This 2nd and 4.
He's a pickup with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Give to Cook out of the gun. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion. It makes it 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
On play action, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Gabriel Davis from 4 4 yards out. And the Bills have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Green jack, 6, Madden. Here's yellow.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And then get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the right sideline. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. An inside give to Jones. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Throwing. Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Allen now on first down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. On second down, Cook. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. To throw, it's Allen. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Bills' passing game, getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On third and long, it's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Allen. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
back to the ground. Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll give to Cook on the read option. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The kickball pass is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
And the Bills first down.
Man in motion is Sherfield. Allen hit. He lost the football. And that ball popped free. We could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
56.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside?
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing now is Allen. Hardy's got it on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Trent Sherfield, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills have retaken a third-quarter lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Love, he's going to change the play here. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now they'll shift things around. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has Position-wise, way up. Not that time. Play action. Now it's Allen. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Allen's throw is complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Allen again. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll run with Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it will be 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bass on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Bills 24, Packers 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Here's Love.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Pick made by Terrell Bernard, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So Allen's going to look to throw.
That's taken in by Sherfield. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Allen to throw. Touchdown, Bills. touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Packers 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
A gain of 19 yards.
And now Love going to change things up.
First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
17.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Love now. Eluding the pressure right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team